Hello, it's TJK here with a guide to Artisan's Workshop. This is a guide to low-level smithing. We're going to be smithing iron 1, armor, and stuff. It's a low-level thingy. It's low-level content, but it's very AFK and it's very cheap. Alright, so this is iron ore. They're 289 GP each. I'm just going to buy 1,000 to show you what we're doing. Now this is pretty cheap. It's really not expensive at all, but it's just a low level skill guide. I don't recommend doing this if you're a higher level. I mean, you can. The only reason you might want to is because it's AFK. So like you could just basically it's 251 seconds between each click. So you literally have 4 minutes and what is that? 4 minutes and 12 seconds before you have to do anything. So you really don't need to do anything at all. But anyway, when you get here, you can you just deposit your ores. It can only hold 4,000 at a time. So if you're gonna buy them, just bring 4,000 at a time so that you can have a 28 space inventory. Just deposit all. And then this is how you're gonna start. You gotta come to this one. This one is for the high level one, but this one's for the low level one. Withdraw iron ingots tier 1 and just hit smelt, and then go to the anvil and just hit smith. It doesn't matter, you could follow the current instructions, but that makes it a lot less AFK. I mean, if you're not going to AFK that often, or that much, you might as well just do that. It's not a huge difference. I think it's a 10 XP difference, like a 10% difference. So it's not really a big deal, but if you just make whatever, it's only 10 XP difference. If you're going to AFK, it doesn't really make a big deal. So, you know, I don't really do that, but you can if you want. Alright, so they're about 101 XP each, which is decent for a low level, and you make 28 in inventory, so it ends up being about 3k XP in inventory, but the thing is it takes 251 seconds to do an entire inventory, so it's pretty slow XP if you're going for XP per hour, but if you're AFKing and you don't mind, and if you're a low level, it's really not a big difference. It doesn't really matter because, you know, you might as well. I do it if I'm doing something that I really can't be paying that much attention to. It's 5 minutes between every click, so that's pretty good if you want to AFK. And as you can see, it's really slow. I mean, there's 4 left, and there's like 30 seconds, 27 seconds left on the counter, which is really, really slow. So I do not recommend this, again, if you're going for maximum XP per hour, but if you don't really care that much about XP per hour, then this is probably good for you. And so when you finish the inventory, I'm just going to close out. When you finish the inventory, just drop it in this deposit armor sheet, and then withdraw your ingots and repeat, and just keep doing that over and over again. It's pretty simple. And I'm going to show you real quick what happens when you make what's on the current instructions. So before you were getting 104 XP, but that's just because of the blacksmiths. The blacksmith's armor, each piece gives you a 0.1 XP boost. So this is what happens when you make the instructions. You get a little bit more XP. I get a little bit more because I bought the ability to get increased XP from this. So now it's 118 as opposed to 104. But hold on. I'm gonna show you what you can do now. Oh, hold on. When you have it, if you don't, say you withdraw it and then you have to go bank, do whatever, you can return the ingots, go to iron, go to the tier it is, and deposit all. But after doing this for a while, you get this, what is it called? I don't know, you come down here, go down the staircase, and talk to this guy over here. Elof. And you earn respect for doing it, and it's a certain percentage, and you can make different stuff with the respect. Each one of these, you get more XP for making the instructions. So I've got the first 2. I'm probably gonna get this eventually, but you can get these. This is 20, this is 30, this is 60%, and then you could buy these, which are really useless pretty much, and then you could buy a golden cannon and a royal cannon and all this other stuff. But yeah, you could do that, and that gives you more XP for following his instructions. So that's pretty good too. If you plan on doing this a lot, you might as well just do that. I mean, even if you are just AFK, it won't hurt because, you know, when say it switches randomly. So if you're doing it and you're AFKing, it might just switch on to what you're doing. And some people like to just start with whatever's on the current instructions. That guarantees that at least for a portion of the inventory, you'll be doing what is under the current instructions. So yeah. Alright, so this is only 40k XP an hour, but again, this is a low level guide and it is extremely AFK, so it's not that terrible for a low level and AFK guide. But yeah, I would thank you all for watching. If you could just like the video, that would be pretty awesome. Yeah, thank you for watching.